Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Buenas noches, bienvenidos a Duro a Costar. El estudio está absolutamente lleno de periodistas. Lo que pasa es que no sacan fotos porque ahora estoy yo nada más. Pero en un rato esto va a empezar a ser puff, pif, paf, porque va a estar acá con nosotros en una entrevista totalmente exclusiva Yoko Ono. ¡Ay, qué voy a hacer! ¿De qué vamos a hablar, Gillespie? Yo no sé, dice 150 preguntas. Va a estar Yoko Ono aquí, la mujer de John Lennon, para muchos, una artista increíble, una artista única. Bueno, no sé qué va a pasar. ¿Usted también va a preguntar algo o no?
Le voy a tocar un tema. Con la trompeta y cantando.
A ver.
Woman in the spin in the way. Nada. Una pequeña menor.
Tal vez sea mejor que no venga Yoko Ono, por ahí. Señores, bienvenidos a Duro a Costar. Les voy a decir una cosa, un programa hecho en un 70% con amor, un 5% de colorantes y a jugar por el pelo del señor Botafogo, otro 5% de antipiojicida. Por no decir la cantidad de semillas de girasol y cosas que hay ahí adentro. Bueno, señores, ¿qué pasó en la semana? Veamos. El caso Cataño. Primero se habló de suicidio, después se habló de que lo mataron, ahora vuelven al suicidio. Bueno, por lo menos la causa volvió a su estado natural, que en nuestro país el estado natural de una causa significa muchos, es decir, muchachos, en 3 semanas esto queda absolutamente en la nada, a menos que vuelva a ganar Boca Juniors y ahí sí todo desaparece el lunes. Eso es típico de nuestro país. Bueno, mientras tanto los investigadores... Señores, los nervios crecen en el estudio, ya hay gente desmayada, hay gente que ha engordado de los nervios, en fin. Está por llegar Yoko Ono en la entrevista exclusiva y como creo que voy a repetir durante todo el programa, una entrevista que tal vez no se vuelva a repetir si Yoko Ono no vuelve nunca más a este ISPA, ¿o no? Es verdad, eso no va a pasar. Quiero recordárselas de esta manera, veanla.
Everybody has some dream. Everybody's on sunshine. Everybody's had a hard year. Everybody has some dream. Everybody's on sunshine. Everybody's had a hard year.
Si me disculpan, me voy a preparar. Ojalá que este corte sea largo. Ya vuelvo.
Everybody has some dream. Everybody's on sunshine. Everybody's had a hard year. Everybody has some dream. Everybody's on sunshine. Everybody's had a hard year.
Aquí el show. Yo solo le voy a preguntar, porque creo que es lo más fuerte. Yo tengo el corazón así que me salta en este momento, pero ustedes disculparán eso. Pero yo creo que no hay tal vez un nombre tan fuerte como el que esta persona va a pronunciar, y ustedes lo van a poder escuchar. Tell us your name, please.
My name is Yoko Ono.
I think I'm gonna cry.
In Spanish, it's Yoko Uno.
Anything she said, I cried. Yoko.
You know, Roberta, it's very strange.
Roberto,
because you look so young. I did not think you were born when we made Plastic on a Band.
Yeah, I'm 42. I'm 42, tengo 42. Me dice que soy muy, I'm 42, and I have all that kind of records sometime in New York City, the first one, when that kind of period.
Fantastic.
What were you on in that period, you and John? What were you trying to play in that?
No, we were not trying anything. We were just there.
Well, you have been dragged by the press more times than anyone deserves, I think. No, because the press.
Maybe. Yeah, the press. They had fun with me. They had fun with me.
Yeah.
I gave them a lot of fun. John and I gave a lot of fun to the press. And, you know, it was good. It was entertainment.
Yeah. a really weird entertainment with those shouts, those kind of. But now, the Ono box have had great reviews.
I know, it's amazing.
Now they say, oh, Yoko, yeah, now 20 years after, now they say, okay, Yoko was good. I think she was good now.
Well,
What do you think?
I think they're being very kind. I'm very happy that they're kind. Maybe they discovered me now, which is good.
Dice que tal vez la descubrieron recién ahora, es increíble. Bueno, also happened to Ornette Coleman
yes,
and a lot
of course, yes.
Charlie Parker, great musicians, they discovered them afterwards. No?
Ornette was a very good friend, and I'm so glad he's having a big success now.
No, yeah, of course, yeah, with that kind of Virgin Beauty and that kind of records. But you, when they criticize that kind of criticism about your voice, they say really a lot of bad things about your.
Maybe we should, you know, you're just doing the hand movement.
Tiene miedo que tire la Thank you. Yeah, you know me now. Yes, you know.
All right.
Okay. But did you try to sing in a more acceptable way then? Because I mean, in Season of Glass, you are different. You sing a little bit.
No, because you know, in Rising, which is a very new album, you know Rising?
No, Rising.
Well, I have to sing you that. Yeah. I'm screaming again.
Empezó a gritar de nuevo en el último disco, dice.
But in a different way. But you see, I just go by my mood. Mm-hmm. So sometimes I'm sad, like in Season of Glass, I didn't scream, you know.
Mm-hmm. It's incredible that nowadays there are still people that believe that was your fault that the Beatles split up.
Yes.
What a pity nobody tried that with the Bee Gees. No?
Well, my feeling is, I think that they wanted to just have some fun, you know, like who shall we blame, you know, and then I was a scapegoat.
Yeah.
But we learned a lot from that. I learned a lot, you learned a lot. Yeah. So now we are friends. It's okay.
I think it's impossible really to be the person that split up that a group of, machos.
No, they were so people. Macho. I mean,
there was a lot of things going on. No, Yoko, he's her fault.
But I think that the time is past, and now I think everybody knows that I didn't split the Beatles, and it's nice now. Yes.
And you can't split the Bee Gees? No.
Well, maybe I'll try.
Please, it's for, the Spice Girls, they are already split up. I was thinking about that kind of open-minded the Beatles were, because they blame on you, or they say the monkey about Yoko, no? And then they have to record, everybody has something to hide except me and my monkey. No?
Well, I think that the Beatles' music is still incredible, and that will go on forever. And I love beat music.
You never tell John, listen, John, I don't want to go to all the rehearsals with you because, you know, George is looking at me a little bit, or Paul. You never told him that? You say, I'm going to stay home.
All the time. I was there all the time because John wanted me to be there.
I know.
So, you know.
But you never said, I want to stay here in my house.
No, but sometimes I fly away in my mind and I was thinking about something else. And then I come back.
Yeah, yeah, because es verdad que parecía siempre que estaba volada pensando en otra cosa, porque that's true, because everybody, when I saw you in, I mean, in Let It Be or in different kind of things, you were so... I'm in expansion. You're going to put this glass of water over there at the end of the interview. But you were so shy, so, you know...
Yes, yes.
Very few words.
That's
nothing.
true.
But you were what? Thinking what? When you were playing, I don't know, Maxwell Silver Hammer, or they were playing something. What you were over there? You were...
Well, I was very quiet, so I would not disturb them. You know, it's very important that you don't disturb the artist when they're creating, you know. Mm-hmm. But also, I'm an artist. I was thinking about my ideas, you know, about art or poems or whatever I was thinking then, yeah. So it was not boring.
Huh?
No, it wasn't boring.
No, I think that, but also they don't allow too much people to be there in the rehearsals.
No.
Is it true that before or after the concert in the Madison Square Garden, you and John in person went door to door, ringing and asking for contributions?
What? No, I don't think we did anything like that. No, why?
Because
where did you
read that? I read it. That you were on the street, door to door.
Because the reporters, journalists, are so creative these days.
Son muy creativos los periodistas hoy en día.
You know, yeah. So that's another story they created. It's fantastic.
In the 60s, all the young people protested against the establishment. But you and John, you don't go, or you don't went to the streets. They went to bed. Se fueron a la cama. Why? Why you decide to go to bed when everybody, you know, were on the streets? No Vietnam, nothing. But you were in bed.
Because we like to go to bed. It's more comfortable, you know, more comfortable.
But you know, you were, I mean, going to attract the press attention and that kind of...
Because, you know, we thought maybe we go to Trafalgar Square and stand or something, and then we thought, maybe that's dangerous, you know, because people just push. So then, finally we came up with a bed, which I think was a very good idea.
You decided both? I mean, one day John said, taking breakfast, hey, Yoko, we're going to bed, or you decide, or you decide at the same time?
We decided in bed.
In bed.
Yeah.
Dice que decidieron quedarse en la cama, o sea, cuando ya estaban en la cama, tipo, bueno.
Okay.
It's amazing that Beatles decide to bring John back to life, in a way, with Free as a Bird and Real Love.
Ah, yes.
No? Also, it's incredible that death managed to, to join what life can do. Could not. You think that? You think in that kind of concept?
I thought it was a fantastic fate, you know, karmically. I thought it was interesting that I was given a chance to unite them, and I thought, oh, I have to do this. And some people said, why did you let those three people use John's tape? Yeah. It is not something you should do. But I said, it's too big, you know. It's such a big event. Yeah. I could not refuse it. And there was Paul McCartney asked you the tape. How was it? He called you. He said. No, well, George, Paul, they all asked me, and Ringo too. Yeah, they all asked me. It's fine. In different ways, you know.
But they had to hear a lot of tapes, and they decide that song, or you decide, or you said, I have these two songs. I think they are very good.
Well, I think I sent several songs and. Just to sort of say, you know, which one. But I just knew that those were the songs there'll be. And the others were just as a reference, I put it in there. But those two songs were definitely the right ones, yes.
You know that the whole world cry again.
Cry again?
When we heard that song.
You see, it's very important to do events that makes people get energy and get inspired and touch people, you know.
Uh-huh.
Because now the world is so depressed and everybody's a bit scared and everything. So I thought, oh, this should be very good. And I thought it was very good, yeah.
You think, don't you think that now you are not with John or without John, but suppose you are with John now, you will fight again, you will fight against war, against this kind of war. In what kind of, I don't know, how you would do that, to fight again?
I think I'm still with John.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, just a minute. En el próximo bloque tenemos más entrevista a Yoko Ono, la única entrevista para televisión aquí en Duro de Acostar. Vale la pena, tal vez sea la única vez en la vida que la tenemos aquí. Temas de Yoko Ono sacados por la banda y seguimos aquí en esta entrevista absolutamente exclusiva y única para televisión, y vuelvo a repetir, tal vez la única entrevista que se vaya a hacer si que Yoko no vuelve nunca más a este país. Which is for you the very, very, very perfect song, the perfect John Lennon song, that kind of song. You put the records nowadays in your house when you are in the...
Oh, sure, sure.
Which
Okay.
one you choose? In the morning.
That's very difficult. That's very difficult because, you know, I like many songs of John. You know? And but I think Imagine is the one that is really inspiring the world.
John is inspired by your book, Grateful?
Maybe, but it's all right. We all get inspired
That was a
with
really
each other,
crazy
you know.
book. That
You
was
like
really
it?
crazy because it was from the 60s, 64, 68. Was really what was on in your mind in those days, writing that kind of performing, writing, I don't know how to say.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, that was normal for me, you know. But
Yoko Ono's a strange mind.
Yeah. Well, how can you say that? I'm sure, Roberto, you're a little bit strange too, no?
Yeah, I'm the more... Me pregunta si soy raro. I'm strange or not?
Yeah, okay.
Well, tell us about your house, because I was thinking, I can't imagine what's your house now. I mean, what changes did you make after John's death? You have the clothes, his guitars, the papers. You make changes. Everybody makes changes at home. What do you do in your house?
It's not much change, but you know, life makes everything a little bit different, that's all. You know, I didn't say, okay, I want to take all this out or all that, you know, I didn't do that. But gradually there's a change. And Sean is growing up too, you know, and so he's changing, and the house is changing too, because she has an independent apartment somewhere, you know. Yeah.
Beers everywhere, that John is... You like a mother. I can't believe this like a mother. John, stop!
No. I let him do whatever he wants to do, as long as he doesn't hurt anybody or himself, you know.
Dye his hair. He also dye his hair, no?
Like what?
Dye, how do you say dye?
Oh, yeah. He has a little blonde here, yes.
Está de moda. But because I was thinking in your house, what's like to live in a house where everything is so important, you know? That everything is so historical and important, everything. Because no, this is John's pen. This is, you know, I think because I think of the maids. Because you know how you trust your maid. Because oh, John's pen, okay. You know, and then he sell it. Yeah, she sell it. How do you trust everybody in your house?
You see, that's why I don't let people in the house, the type of people who think like you.
I will be at the village in another hotel. Okay, stay with you. Okay, perhaps there's not a bedroom for me over there. You don't be ashamed of that kind of photos, nude of John and you.
Oh yes, I know you were going to say that.
But
that one, all right. No. I thought it was a very artistic thing to do.
Yeah.
And so I was not very embarrassed at the time.
Yeah, to be in front of a camera, you know, I mean...
No, but you see, that was taken by John.
It was taken by... he put the camera and the...
Yeah. Because we were shy people, you know.
And jealous. You're not going to see Yoko naked, you?
No.
I'm going to take it.
Yes.
Yeah, he was a jealous guy, or not?
A little bit.
Why? And you, with all the girls in the world saying, John, you are so beautiful, you were jealous?
Not really. No, because John was a very decent husband, in a sense that he would be protecting me.
Yeah.
So there would be no chance to be jealous, you know? No opportunity to be jealous. He was very good about that. Yeah.
Because you split up also, no? In 19...
Of course we did.
73.
73, yes.
But it said that you told John to go away, to say...
Well, I suggested.
Hay que echar a John Lennon de la casa, eh? You must say, okay, John, go away.
No, I didn't.
What happened over there? Tell me what happened.
Most people think that we had a big row and split. No. We were just discussing what we should do. And I was suggesting a little. But we were doing it in the afternoon, very quiet, and we were in bed.
Again, in bed again. But I think, the press told everybody in the world that John Lennon became the funniest drunk in New York or in Los Angeles, and he went in LA, and he went to Harry Nilsson's house, and he stayed over there. Crying for Yoko, and you know, but you called him every day.
I didn't. Well, we called each other many times, yes.
And he said, listen, I want to get back. I want to be back. You say no.
Well, we had to have a little space before we get together again.
But finally?
And suddenly we got together again. And it was good, very good. I think it was very good that we were separated for a while.
So, yeah, I think
it's very healthy. It's very healthy for any couple, I think. Yeah, actually, we were very lucky. We were very much in love with each other, so we were lucky.
Vamos a hacer un pequeño corte. Vamos a Verán que la banda ha ensayado. They know all your tunes. Saben todos los temas ya. Toque otro tema de Yoko. Forget it. No, forget it. No. Okay, but they don't know all the tunes. They know a couple of tunes.
So?
About the exposition now, that you came here with a very... for me it's not a strange exposition, but for people, for that kind of people, they will see coffins, nice, with trees inside. It's really, no?
Well, I think that most people have seen trees and they have seen coffins.
Yeah, and I will need one. In the future, I hope.
I like your suit very much. Nice suit.
A partir de ahora, siempre voy a utilizar el mismo, the same. I will use the same because you it's from Brian Jones gave it to me. Brian Jones from the late 60s, from the Rolling Stones, from
amazing.
The Rock and Roll Circus. You were there also.
Fantastic.
You remember? You remember something about the Rock and Roll Circus now?
I do, but also Brian Jones was a very nice person. Yeah. You know, yeah. He used to call John a few times. And I was there.
Which were the friends? You know, the friends of you, of John and you, the friends, I mean, they're not musicians, you know, friends. Which were? Can you name that name?
Oh, there's so many people. I mean, they were all friends, really. You know, in the 60s,
but the close ones.
The rockers were all friends, you know. But also, they didn't communicate with each other so much. You know how, like, rockers talk very monosyllabic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to talk about your relation with death. Your kind of artistic relation. You have an kind of artistic relation with them. I mean, the coffins, the glasses, but you turn it in something artistic.
Well, I mean, I turn everything in my life into something artistic. You know, I hope that's what I'm doing. You know, so of course part of it will be life, and part of it will be death. You know.
Why you decide specifically to make coffins?
Oh yeah. Well, this did not have anything to do with John.
No, I
didn't think
know.
about it.
No, I know.
You know, because when I went to a special kind of an exhibition place in Italy, and because they said, please do an exhibition here and everything, and it was a kind of a place that was very strange, old building that was where people used to execute people. I didn't know that. So I went in, and I suddenly saw, visually, I saw like 100 coffins with trees growing. Oh, this is fantastic. You know, I mean, just in my imagination. Yeah. And that's why I usually get inspiration, visual inspiration, and then I just let it come out. That's all.
How did you fall in love? Did he make a joke the first time you met, he invited you to dinner, you exchanged phone numbers? How did you fall in love?
Well, I think it was like love at first sight. John did not tell me, and I didn't tell him. But when we first met in Indica Gallery, where I had my opening of my show, and he walked in, I thought, but I did not show that in my face. I was looking.
Of course, you're Japanese.
No, it's not because of Japanese, you know, don't, it's just being very proud. I was a proud person, so. And, you know, and John just went and grabbed my apple. You know, the apple was on the stand.
Yeah. Es decir, una exposición que había una manzana, and there was an apple just alone, no? An apple.
Yeah, the fresh apple, you know. And it was 200 pounds, you know.
200 pounds?
Yeah, very expensive.
Oh, carísimo. Art.
So he grabbed the apple and then bit it.
No respect.
No respect. I was very upset. So I was looking. You know, like that.
What the hell are you doing with my apple?
Exactly. And he just said, and just put it back on the stand. Like that. And I just didn't want to speak to him after that, you know.
Claro, no le quiso hablar nunca más. And then what?
But then I thought, okay, somebody bit my apple. And I didn't think that would ever happen. But maybe I have to put a sign saying, don't bite the apple.
Claro, tendría que haber puesto un cartel que diga no muerda la manzana.
You know, but then I thought, no, I shouldn't do that. Because it's not cool to have a, you know.
No, claro.
So I didn't. But nobody else tried.
But he tried Yoko Ono then.
So anyway, John and I got together because of that meeting, the first meeting.
And then you exchange numbers or something, phone numbers?
Oh, no. We were just very polite to each other. We were very shy. So nothing like that happened in that meeting.
Nothing?
No.
Well, I have a book. No, okay. I have one. Okay, let's go. A ping pong. Vamos a hacer el ping pong. We know this as the ping pong. It's just one question, one word.
Oh, all right.
One question,
We'll try.
A record by the Beatles.
Let it be.
Let it be.
Why did I say that? Okay, fine, go ahead. All right.
Turn off the tape. We were going backwards.
Okay, anyway.
Rewind. A record by you.
A plastic on a band.
The first one?
Yeah.
The first one.
Why not?
A song you never understood by the Beatles. A song you
Never understood.
kind of song is
It's
this?
not that.
Obladi Oblada?
Well, I mean, of course, it's very easy to understand Obladi Oblada.
Yeah, it's very easy to understand. Yeah. So, too much easy. I mean, it's very, for me, it's really... Which Beatles, this is the last one, which Beatles film would you view again?
Why are these all just Beatle questions? Excuse me.
What?
Why are these all just Beatle questions?
I don't know.
Go ahead, don't worry about it. I'm just pointing out. I'm just telling you that, you see that? Okay, go ahead.
No.
What is it? All right, go on. No, what was that? You can say it.
I don't know. But what kind of... You saw the Beatles films, that kind of Help. A Hard Day's Night. You saw them and you will show them again?
Oh yes, many times.
For fun, because you laugh when you...
I see it many times with my son, who was a little boy. Yeah. He likes the Yellow Submarine. He likes, Hard Day's Night.
Yellow Submarine is really great.
Fantastic. And Help.
And Help. It's the ring. No, this is not the ring or ring, but...
Okay, a little bit.
A little bit like ring.
Okay.
I want to talk to you as a mother. How do you manage to grow up your kid, not being the typical kid of a famous couple? You know, that kind of... You are John's and Yoko's son, and he grew... How do you manage so he could grow up as an ordinary man?
Because we did not worry about it so much. I think for Sean, we were just mom and dad.
Yeah. No, but the other boys in the school say, no, I want to...
John did not tell Sean that he was a Beatle. He didn't talk about Beatles at all. And then one day, Sean came home and said, Daddy, were you a Beatle?
No sé si lo entendieron, pero John Lennon nunca le dijo al hijo que era un Beatle, y el hijo vino un día y le dijo, papá, ¿vos sos un Beatle? No, that's a good way, no? He could grow up different. And what happened now that you have, Julian,
yes.
Kyoko, that is now, and Sin, and John. They met, they love each other, what's the relation between the two?
Their relationship, I don't know the relationship between Julian and Kyoko, because they never meet anymore, you know. But Sean and Julian meet, and they're very, very good to each other. And Kyoko and Sean meet, and they're very good to each other.
I don't want to ask this, but I have. Is it true? Is it true that Julian wants a guitar, a John's guitar, and you don't want to give it to him?
I gave him John's guitar. I think I gave him maybe at least one. I know I gave him, and then there's another one. I think maybe 2 guitars I gave him. Yeah.
That's a lot of guitars to give him. Just one is okay. Well, the last question: if you have to explain to the present and future generation what John and Yoko meant or turned out to be, what do you tell them?
I don't know. Whatever they want to think about us, they're going to think about us. So.
A typical Yoko response.
Okay.
We end with this book.
But good.
I will never end to love your music and to love your art, really.
Thank you so much, Roberto.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yoko Ono.
No quiero estar en este lugar cuando el mundo se queme. Si los planetas ya no se hablan y los lagos ya no duermen, déjame contarte todos los momentos. El fin del mundo donde el mar termina. Callar hasta cerrar, cerrar, cerrar la vida. Quiero estar en este lugar cuando el mundo se queme. Si los planetas ya no se hablan y los lagos ya no duermen, yo tendré que buscarte, yo tendré que buscarte, yo tendré que encontrarte, yo tendré que encontrarte. Como el río que espera que la tormenta lo sorprenda. Actúas como el río que espera que algo lo sorprenda. Tu voz la escucho pero no te encuentro. Tu piel suaviza todos los momentos. El fin del mundo donde el mar termina. Callar hasta cerrar, cerrar, cerrar. Tu voz la escucho pero no te encuentro. Tu piel suaviza todos los momentos. El fin del mundo donde el mar termina. Callar hasta cerrar, cerrar la herida. Tu voz la escucho pero no te encuentro. Tu piel suaviza todos los momentos. El fin del mundo donde el mar termina. Callar hasta cerrar, cerrar, cerrar.
Transmite LS83, TV Canal 9, Buenos Aires, Argentina.